Hey guys, it's me, Jess. I'm here for my 18-week gastric bypass update. Um, I had gastric bypass on July 23rd and I weighed 287 at that time. My highest weight was 330, so I lost a bit of weight on my own. Um, let's see. So 3 weeks ago was the last time I updated and I was 215. And then this morning I weighed in at 207. I almost said 28. No, 206. I can't keep these numbers straight. Yeah, 206. So I have lost 9 pounds in 3 weeks, so about 3 pounds a week. Um, it's slowed down considerably my weight loss. Um, but I'm little bit of, I'm what, 4.5 months out now, or 4 months and a couple of weeks, whatever. Yeah, 4.5 months basically out. So that's kind of to be expected, but I'm 6 pounds away from Wonderland, so that's really exciting. Um, let's see, what has been going on with me? Well, I went to the hospital on Thursday. Um, let's see, Wednesday, had a I thought I had a bladder infection. They thought I did too, but it came back negative, so I don't know. But there was bilirubin or something like that in my urine, which can indicates your gallbladder is going bad usually. So I had to have an ultrasound done. So Thursday I went to the hospital that's attached to my surgeon's office and had an ultrasound done. Um, Friday they called me. Nothing is wrong with my gallbladder. They said they didn't see any gallstones. So they said I have, I don't remember the name of what I have, but it is where, because my lower like fat apron basically is heavy, excuse me, it's heavy. It's pulling on like my nerve endings up, like up here, by like my rib cage area. And so it's causing me pain. So what their plan is, they're giving me a prescription for this stuff to make the nerve endings less sensitive, like desensitize them or whatever. And I'll be on that until they decide it's time to remove my fat apron. Um, my insurance will more than likely pay for it because um it's like medically necessary because of the pain that I have. So I'm on a prescription now for that. I have a prescription for a cream for underneath because I'm constantly getting rashes. And I've actually been getting rashes everywhere. It's been so annoying. Um, so yeah. So hopefully, more than likely, my insurance will pay for that. I'm not too worried about that. Even my surgeon was like, yeah, they'll pay for it because it's medically necessary. Um, I want to go have a consultation for my arms because, like, right now I'm looking at my arms and they look like nice and small, but they're not. They are, I don't know if I can show that well because I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, but they are quite loose and jiggly. Like, this is all just like gross. Um, Without it, they would be super small. Well, not super small, but they'd be small. Um, but yeah, unfortunately, that all just hangs there. And it's really uncomfortable, and I won't wear t-shirts or anything. Like I've been, when I go out, I wear dresses now all the time, and I always have like this black lace, half like cami thing over it because I will not just have my bare arms out. Gross. I hate them. And I hate them more than my stomach or my, I mean, I don't hate my legs. My legs are fine, but I hate that my arms way more than my stomach. Um, so yeah, I don't think my insurance will pay for them, even though I've been getting rashes all over them. So I'm kind of hoping that I can prove that they need to be removed too. But if not, then yeah, I'm gonna have a consultation to figure out how much I'm gonna have to pay. probably like $5,000, $6,000. Who's got that laying around? Um, Tax season. So yeah. Um, oh, but I don't want to take the medication they gave me because it is also a medication they give to people who have seizures. And I had a friend who took a medication for seizures, and they had actually induced her having seizures, and she had them all the time, and they couldn't figure out why. And they took her off that medication, and she never had one again. So it scares the crap out of me. And it wasn't the same medication. And I asked my surgeon, I asked my doctor, I asked um, the pharmacist, and they all promised me that it was safe and they don't really give it to people for seizures anymore, but every once in a while they do. But it has like a lot of side effects, and drowsiness is the biggest one. I mean, they told me to not start taking it until I know when I'm just gonna be home and I'm not gonna go anywhere. So it won't be this weekend. Because they said they don't want me driving while I'm taking it, especially the first time. So I don't know if I want to take it. I might just try to deal with the pain. I didn't have it yesterday actually, but today I do. And it's like it's right here. It's right where like your gallbladder would be, or the pain for your gallbladder would be. So it sucks. I really thought it was my gallbladder, but apparently not. So I guess it's kind of a good thing, kind of not. I don't know. Well, that is what's pretty much new with me. I've been dealing a lot too with people who think that I have cancer or I am starving myself or I'm dying, and that is how I've lost weight. Um, they don't think that I am on a diet or working out. I've had a lot of people that at my work, I'm a preschool teacher, but our preschool is in the elementary school because we're just part of the school district. Um, and it's really nice because, you know, we develop really good relationships with all the teachers and staff, and I love it. But a lot of teachers have just like looked at me in the hallway and just like stared at me and like, and then they come up to me, and like I had one lady who works in the office. She came up to me and she's like, "You have lost a ton of weight since last year." I'm like, "Yeah, I have." And I told her how much I've lost. And she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's just amazing. But I hope you don't have cancer." I'm like, "No, why would I have cancer?" "Well, you've lost so much weight. I thought maybe you were dying." I'm like, "Oh my God." I was like, "No, you're like the fifth person who has asked me if I'm dying, but I'm not. Maybe I should put it in like big bold letters, like a newsletter, that no, I'm not dying. I've lost weight." And I just wish like they'd ask me like, "Oh, what diet are you doing? Or what exercise are you doing?" Or something like that. Because then I could kind of tell them, well, I cut this and this and this out of my diet, and I work out an hour a day, and that would be it. Um, but no, no one asked me that. They just always ask me if I'm dying. I had one guy who I worked with last year who saw me. He hasn't seen me for a while, and he saw me, and he's just like, "You're like half the girl you used to be. Like, you're so hot." And then it just, like, I know that as a society, we think skinny is what is beautiful. And I'm not skinny yet. I still feel like I'm fat, and I know like I'm still thick for sure. Um, but yeah, people tell me all the time like, "Oh no, you're not fat, but you're not skinny. You're in the middle." And I mean, I feel like, well then isn't that normal? Um, but yeah, again, as a society we think skinny is what is beautiful, and it bothers me because I mean, I wanted the surgery first to be healthy because I am really young and I had high blood pressure and diabetes runs in my family, and, heart problems run in my family. So there was a lot of things that I I wanted to lose weight so I could have a life and live a good one. Um, and plus I had like irregular periods, which still have not been corrected. So now they think I have the ovarian cyst syndrome or whatever it is. So that's a whole nother bag of apples that I'm gonna have to get into eventually. But yeah, I number one wanted this for health. And yeah, I did want it for vain reasons. Like I wanted to be able to walk into any store and be like, oh, I'm just gonna try this on and not worry about, oh, is it gonna fit me? Oh, they don't have my size here, and having to shop at just like special stores, or um like going to an amusement park and going on a roller coaster and not freaking out and being like, oh my God, am I gonna fit? And I still do. I promised myself when I got down to a certain size, I was gonna go to Nickelodeon Universe, that's inside the Mall of America, and I was gonna go on this one ride called the Mighty well, I don't know if it's the Mighty Axe anymore, but it used to be called the Mighty Axe. Um, because I don't know, like 7 or 8 years ago, I went there and I went to go on it and I didn't fit. And it was so freaking embarrassing. And I was crying and it was just horrible. It was embarrassing. So I promised myself, and I'm down to that size, but I am still scared that I will not fit. Like, I I can't get that mental, or wrap my head finger around, or whatever, that I am smaller now and I probably can fit, but I'm just so scared because it's happened to me numerous times where I've gone to an amusement park and got on a ride and not fit and have to get off and walk by everyone and have everyone be like, oh, she's too fat, oh, she can't fit. And I know it's happened to all of us, so, or maybe not all of us, but a good handful of us. So I just stopped going to amusement parks. When I stopped going on rides, I would just tell my friends, I'm scared. And not that I was scared, I knew that I wouldn't fit. So one of these days, one of these weekends, I'm going to make myself go, and I'm going to go and I will fit. Damn it. And I'm going to make someone take a picture of me. Because that is one of my goals. So, yeah, but I didn't have the surgery so other people can look at me and be like, "Oh, she's hot." Um, so yeah, it just kind of, I mean, it makes me feel good that people think that I am, but it is also irritating because I feel like I was beautiful before. So yeah. Ah, well, enough of me rambling. I've been rambling too long. Um, I think that's it. Um, I'll post a video again when I'm in Wonderland. I am hoping I can lose 6 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm gonna work super hard. I'm gonna stick to my diet. But yeah, so I will post again when I hit Wonderland. Thank you guys all for watching. Again, feel free to add me on Facebook if you haven't. Um, my email is jessanovela@gmail.com. My name on there is Jessica Marie. Or yeah, feel free to comment or message me, ask me any questions. I'm an open book. So yeah, thank you guys all very much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend.